Hello, gemstone hunter. Have you ever imagined that a seemingly ordinary crystal could be more valuable than gold? It might sound hard to believe, but trust me, there's a hidden secret inside some of these crystals that very few know about, and it has the potential to change your life. When most people look at them, they just see colorful rocks, but they hold mysteries that, if unlocked, could reveal treasures far greater than any jewel. What would you do if, while walking on a trail, you came across a stone that at first glance seemed harmless, but in reality hid a treasure most people never knew existed? That's exactly what we're going to explore in this video. How to identify that rare crystal that goes unnoticed by so many. In a world where only a few know the true value of things, you're about to discover what most have never known and, who knows, maybe find something that many think is impossible. Get ready to uncover an ancient secret that connects the earth and the unseen, revealing a natural treasure that could change everything. Let's get started. Deep within the earth, where silence and mystery merge, rare crystals emerge, hiding treasures that few could ever imagine. They're not just ordinary rocks, but time capsules, guardians of ancient secrets. With every layer formed, a new story is written, and a fresh mystery is revealed to those who know where to look. Now imagine for a moment, what if these crystals you find, without giving them much thought, were the first step toward a discovery that could change your life? They carry not only the power of the earth, but also the key to a natural wealth far beyond what we can see at first glance. In today's video, we're going to explore how these crystals, so often ignored, hide something that might be the true treasure of our era. And you're about to learn how to find this natural gold. Stick with me, because what we reveal next could change everything you thought you knew about crystals and natural wealth. And if you're enjoying this journey, go ahead and give us a like here. Throughout history, crystals have been revered not only for their beauty but for the energy they carry and their symbolism of divine power and connection to the cosmos. Ancient civilizations like the Egyptians and Greeks believed these crystals were keys to communicating with the gods, and those who possessed them had access to higher knowledge and power. But what few know is that these crystals aren't just spiritual icons. They're also signs of something much bigger, something physically hidden in the earth, waiting to be discovered. The moment you learn to look at these stones in a new way, something incredible happens. You begin to see not just what they are, but what they can reveal. And what if I told you, this secret is closer than you think? In the next few minutes, I'll show you how to identify these crystals and how they could be your gateway to a world of natural riches. Don't miss it, because the best is yet to come. If you haven't subscribed, yet subscribe now to continue this amazing journey with us. Some crystals, which at first glance may seem simple and ordinary, are actually powerful indicators of precious minerals hidden deep within the earth. Crystals like fluorite, quartz, and calcite, often overlooked, are subtle signs of something much larger waiting to be discovered. When these crystals form, they are shaped by the mineral composition of the area, and this composition reveals the presence of valuable deposits such as gold, diamonds, and other rare minerals. Imagine the scene. You find an apparently ordinary crystal, but as you study the surrounding area, you begin to notice that there's something much more valuable there, something that no one else can see. The secret, of course, is understanding how these crystals work and how to identify them. And that's what you're going to learn today. How to look beyond the surface and discover a world of hidden natural wealth right beneath your feet. Stick with me, because what's coming next might change the way you view crystals and maybe even change your life. These crystals work like small geological guides, pointing to locations where treasures are hidden. They're not just beautiful stones, but geological clues that, when understood correctly, can lead to amazing discoveries. Imagine a simple quartz crystal actually telling you, here, beneath the earth, is something that could be worth millions. That's what many geologists and miners know, but most people don't realize. Each crystal carries within its structure a message from the earth, indicating where valuable resources are buried. The key to finding these riches is learning to identify these signs. And the best part, anyone can learn how to do this. The real secret of these crystals is that they're not just alerting us to visible treasures, but also to a deeper power. They serve as indicators of a natural system that's waiting to be unlocked. The more you learn about how crystals form and the geological areas they appear in, the more you realize that there's a true earth code waiting to be cracked. And that's where the real magic happens. When you start to look at crystals as a geological map, you begin to see patterns to understand where precious minerals might be. This awareness could be the difference between passing by a common stone and finding something that could change your life. And if you're finding this information useful, imagine what else is to come. Leave a comment below about what you've learned so far, and share if you also believe these crystals could be the key to something much bigger. Now that you understand how crystals can be indicators of precious minerals, the next question is, how can you apply this knowledge in practice? Look around you and observe mining areas, rocky soil regions, and even ancient riverbeds. These are the places where you can start looking for these valuable crystals. Simple tools like a magnifying glass or a UV flashlight can help reveal details that the naked eye can't see. And believe me, these small tools could be the key to finding something that until now seemed impossible. Don't miss the chance to start this journey. Who knows what you might discover when you begin to look at the world in a new way? Now that you've discovered the hidden value in crystals and how they can be indicators of natural riches, the big question is, how do you turn this knowledge into action? The first step is to observe, but not just glance superficially. Every crystal has something to tell you, and you need to learn to decipher these messages. Pay attention to crystals that shine in a peculiar way under the sunlight, like fluorite, which emits a special glow. This could be a sign that something precious is nearby. In addition, the best areas to find crystals with the potential to reveal riches include mining regions, ancient riverbeds, and mountainous terrain, where erosion may have exposed these earth-sea secrets. Have you ever imagined how amazing it would be to discover a gold or diamond mine in an area that seemed ordinary at first glance? Well, the earth is full of these mysteries waiting to be unlocked. And believe me, you're closer to discovering them than you think. When you start looking for crystals, it's important to use the right tools to maximize your chances of success. A simple magnifying glass can reveal details in the crystals that would otherwise go unnoticed. But the real trick lies in a UV flashlight. Many crystals react to ultraviolet light, and that's where the magic happens. Patterns invisible to the naked eye begin to emerge. Imagine what you could uncover when you start using these tools. It could be the difference between seeing just pretty stones and finding the key to a hidden treasure. Now, the most exciting part: where to look. If you're in an area known for its geological activity, like an old mine or a riverbed, you're in the right place. There, the earth has already gone through a process of wear that may have exposed rare crystals. Another valuable tip is to search mountainous terrain, where erosion has done its work and revealed treasures hidden deep within. And the best part is, these opportunities are within your reach, contrary to what many think. This means you have the chance to find something valuable with a little patience and knowledge. If you're ready to start your journey and not let this opportunity pass by, tell me in the comments what you're most hoping to find. And go ahead and give a like if you find these tips valuable. This is just the beginning of a great adventure. Know that practice is key. The more you explore, the more you'll understand the behavior of crystals and the environment around you. Every search is a chance to learn and improve. The secret is to apply what you've learned and notice the signs the earth is offering you. And who knows, on your next trip, you might be the one to make an epic discovery. Don't miss the chance to continue this journey, because the next step could be the most important one of all. As you dive deeper into the search for crystals and precious minerals, you'll begin to realize that nature isn't just generous with its offering of crystals, but also with other subtle signs that may indicate the presence of hidden riches. For example, certain plants and even animals can serve as true natural guides. In certain regions, mosses and lichens grow in areas where the soil contains specific minerals, like iron or manganese. This happens because these plants have a symbiotic relationship with the minerals, absorbing them directly from the soil. In other areas, you might observe certain types of fauna, like insects or birds, that tend to concentrate in places where there's an abundance of minerals or specific substances in the environment. By starting to understand how these plants and animals behave in relation to the soil, you broaden your chances of finding places rich in crystals and rare minerals simply by observing the ecosystem around you. Moreover, nature is full of little secrets, and over time, you'll learn to see them where no one else does. Every element of the environment can play a role, whether visible or invisible, in the process of revealing natural resources. The earth, trees, rocks, and even the water in a river can hold crucial clues. For example, in mining areas, you might notice that certain types of stones and rocks are more present in places where valuable minerals are abundant. As you start to identify these patterns, you'll see that nature offers more than just crystals. It's a complex map of signs that, if observed correctly, can guide you straight to what you're looking for. It's like learning to read a book of natural clues, and with each new discovery, you get closer to the true wealth hidden beneath your feet. With this, you begin to understand that nature's treasure isn't just in the crystals. It's in everything she has to offer. Have you ever stopped to think about the opportunities that come into your life but often go unnoticed? That's what happens with crystals. They seem simple at first glance, but when you look more closely, they reveal immense value. Similarly, in our daily lives, how many times do we come across incredible chances that we fail to recognize right away? The secret is in learning to look beyond the obvious and see what truly has value. Just like crystals, many of the greatest riches are hidden beneath the surface, waiting to be discovered by those who know how to see beyond appearances. True wealth is not in things that shine at first sight, but in those that are hidden, waiting to be uncovered by those who know how to search. And the good news is, you can start applying this life philosophy. By learning to observe and recognize the signs around you, you begin to see opportunities that others ignore. So the next time you come across something simple, remember that it might be your next treasure, just waiting to be discovered. And if you want to learn more about gemstones and how to identify them, check out our guide From Beginner to Advanced, which teaches everything about crystals and valuable minerals. The link is in the description for you to get started right now. Now that you've discovered so many secrets about crystals and how they can reveal hidden riches, it's time to take the next step. Knowing isn't enough. You need to take action. And I want to know from you. Are you ready to start applying all this knowledge and begin looking for your own natural treasures? Comment, "I see the value in stones" below if you're also ready to find riches that most people don't even know exist. And if you want to take it a step further, and dive deeper into the study of crystals, check out our complete guide, which will teach you everything about how to identify, analyze, and harness the potential of each stone. Also, if you're enjoying this content and want to learn even more about how nature can surprise you, like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Don't miss out on the next valuable tips. Your journey is just beginning, and we have much more to explore together. Now that you know how to identify crystals and perceive the signs around you, it's time to reflect. What else do you think might be hidden, waiting to be discovered? The earth, with its deep mysteries, is full of riches, and you've just learned to look at the world in a completely new way. But this is just the beginning. What you've learned today could be the key to a universe of discoveries. And who knows what else you might uncover now that you've gained this new perspective. If you want to continue your journey in search of hidden treasures, click on the video that's appearing on the screen now. These 3 forgotten valuable stones hide diamonds, opals, and treasures. Are you missing out on a fortune? Get ready for more secrets to be revealed, as nature is full of riches waiting for you. Don't miss out. See you soon, Gemstone Hunter.